Police arrested more than 30 people now facing fraud charges. They're accused of scamming hundreds of thousands of dollars of taxpayers' money in Klamath Falls.
This is one of the biggest fraud cases in Southern Oregon history. Newswatch 12's Casey Kirshner is in the newsroom to tell us more about the case that took several local law agencies to crack.
This is a case law enforcement had on their radar for years, and today they finally had enough evidence to pursue over 60 people involved. And the many law enforcement agencies involved in this investigation are not done making arrests. From the outside, Mi Pueblo Meat Market doesn't look like the epicenter of a major fraud operation that involved dozens of people.
It was a fraud case for Oregon Trail, and it started in July of 2012.
But law enforcement officials say that's exactly where one of the largest fraud cases in Southern Oregon history started.
These folks carry guns. These are bad people.
The scheme was fairly simple. A person would go into the meat market with their Oregon Trails card in hand. The clerk would swipe the card for food that was never actually purchased. They would give the cash to the customer and keep a cut of the federal funds for themselves. And everyone involved knew exactly what was going on.
So when these folks come in and swipe their card, the meat market has a very low risk, simply because not only are they committing a crime, but the people swiping the card are committing a felony as well.
The shop owners were careful about money trails.
And there's no bank accounts associated with it that we could find. So essentially it was very hard to track that money.
So law enforcement had to get creative, going undercover in some situations, even connecting the operation to the drug problem that has plagued Klamath Falls.
I did use an Oregon Trail card in an undercover fashion to purchase drugs from the meat market. I actually ran the Oregon Trail card for twice the amount and purchased some methamphetamine.
The district attorney says they're coming down hard on the suspects, making sure every aspect is covered.
We've got to send a message to the community that this has got to stop, that we can't take hard-earned tax dollars that all of us pay into the system and allow these people to use them to buy drugs, to buy alcohol, to buy other illegal things.
And they hope that other offenders will get the message.
These people are parasites taking advantage of those folks that are in need. Shame on them.
The Klamath County District Attorney intends to submit the case to the grand jury Monday and expects to see several of those suspects in court the following Friday. In the newsroom, Casey Kirshner, Newswatch 12.